Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Nick, and on my channel I talk about bikes and show my rides, mainly road, gravel, and 26-inch style mountain bikes like hard rocks from the 90s and stuff like that. But anyway, this video is about a Central Park ride that I did a few days ago in New York City. It was Wednesday night. It was about 40 degrees out, so it's pretty cold, and it looks late, but it's only about 5 o'clock at night. So this is kind of what you have to do if you want to keep riding in New York in the winter. Either you just gotta bundle up, go out in the cold, go out in the dark, hopefully your lights work, and meet your friend at the park for some laps. Luckily for us, the park was dead. No one was there at all. It was just open road. So watch me cruise through Brooklyn here, make my way across the Williamsburg Bridge, land down in SoHo, cut over and up to the park. There's a lot of mayhem, as you can see here. There's a bit of a fender bender that I went past. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the vid, and I'm gonna ride up to Central Park. Riding in the city at night is always fun. It seems like it would be challenging. It is. You have to have lights for sure, and a decently bright kit. You can go out in all black, I guess. Maybe not the smartest move, but I don't think it really changes your chances too much. But yeah, riding in the city at night, it can be really hectic, or it can be kind of empty. I mean, 5 p.m., 5:30 is pretty much rush hour, so right now it is pretty busy. I'm going through the SoHo neighborhood here, and I'm gonna make a left, head towards the water on the West Side Highway and cruise up that. And so, yeah, 5:30, 6 o'clock at night in SoHo, it is no surprise that it's busy. This is like, people are shopping, people are getting off work, we're going out to eat, and so I just gotta go past them. I mean, it's not like it's, that detrimental to having a ride. Being in New York City, you have to just understand that there are gonna be people everywhere, and that's just part of it. A lot of times going on the ride is going past everything to get to the ride to the ride. And that's just part of New York. But I think it's fun. Well, I'm positive you can't see anything because it's dark as hell. But I'm on the way to Central Park. Cruising up here on the West Side Highway, which is my preferred route. I know there are a lot of other ways you can get to the northern part of Manhattan to start rides, either from Central Park or from the George Washington Bridge, but I really prefer the West Side Highway just because it is just a straight ride. There's no cars, there's no stoplights, and actually this evening it was dead. There was like no one on it, so I had free reign to just ride up it without having to dodge too many people, which is always good. It is by the water, so it is windier right there than in the middle of the city where the buildings have a chance to block it a little bit, but still not too bad. And my preferred route is to go up the 72nd Street exit here and then just sort of climb up onto 72nd Street, which is an entrance to the park. I think that's a pretty simple way to get from Brooklyn into Central Park. I have played with this route back and forth for many years about what the best way to get to Central Park is. I used to take First Avenue, I used to take Long Island City, and then the Queensboro Bridge, and I really can't stand that route. It's so busy the entire way, especially through Greenpoint, and then again, especially through Long Island City and the Queensboro Bridge. And so for me, coming from Brooklyn, Williamsburg Bridge, straight through SoHo, straight to West Side Highway, north to 72nd Street, straight into the park. I feel like that route right there takes you along the least congested parts of Manhattan and of Brooklyn to get to the Central Park area. So yeah, here I am inside of Central Park. I'm taking the 72nd Street cut through from the west side to the east side, where a friend of mine is waiting for me over there. He was already in the park for I think maybe one lap or two, and he came down from the northern end through the George Washington Bridge down Riverside Drive into the park itself. And so me and my friend, we ride a couple of laps in here, and it's pretty quiet. I don't think we saw many other cyclists at all. Maybe 2 or 3 other cyclists, maybe a couple guys on e-bikes, some runners, but for the most part, it was really dead. And it wasn't that cold out, so I'm kind of glad that we had to park for ourselves like this for a while. I know the GoPro doesn't do too well at night, but I did what I could to color correct it a little bit, so hopefully you can kind of see what's going on. I still think it's beautiful in there, even at night, with the way the lights shine on it and the way the city looks in the background. And so, yeah, I'll leave just some riding shots of us going through the park here. Probably can't see me. So at this point, my friend has left, and I'm gonna finish up the lap that I'm on and leave as well. We did 3 laps together. Super fun, really good to catch up with him. And yeah, I think we talked the entire time, and I also hit a PR during our ride for a full lap at Central, which is awesome. That said, I don't ride Central too often as it is, so I feel like it wouldn't be that crazy for me to PR it another time or two, but yeah, riding with Joey is great. And so I'm actually not going to go out of the same exit I came into on this ride, 72nd Street. I'm going to leave from the 5th Avenue exit and take 5th Avenue down. I'm kind of hoping that when I do that, it's not going to be too crowded. I know that at this point, 7 p.m., 7:30, whatever it was, 5th Avenue can be very bustling. But the cool thing about 5th Avenue is once you get going and you can catch green lights, then you can just kind of keep going with those green lights as long as you can sort of maintain the same speed as traffic or close to it. And so when you do that, you can really just get from 50th Street down to 14th Street in no time. And you can have the speed of the cars drafting with you, so it's like, it's really fun for sure. So you'll see here in a sec as I fly out on 5th Avenue. So here's me going down 5th Avenue. It is crowded, as you can see. It is just lines of taxis back to back like that. 5th Avenue is one of New York City's, I think, most tourist-friendly streets because you've got the library, you've got a ton of shopping. It leads to Central Park, and it's famous. 5th Avenue itself is a famous New York City attraction. So at any point during the whole ride between Central Park and downtown, you're just going to encounter tons of traffic and tons of people. But right now on this ride, the traffic was not flowing. It was jammed up. So I was just doing my best to sort of just snake through people and get in where I could get in and cruise down. And eventually the bus lane opens up and I flied on that for a little bit. And by fly, I mean probably 20, 25, at the most during some of this. I'm not really cooking too hard, but still a great ride. A lot of fun. headed back down towards Brooklyn on 5th Avenue, weaving through traffic. It's beautiful sights of the city, beautiful taillights in front of me. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I know this was a bit of a different type of video, a lot of like voiceover. Maybe let me know in the comments if you think this format is good or not. I've been trying to figure out sort of a new style for the channel, or sort of a new way to put videos together. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. You know, share the video with your friends, someone who lives in New York City, maybe rides Central Park, or someone who doesn't live in New York City and wants to know what it's like to ride a bike in New York. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you guys in the next vid. Peace.